I'ma blow up.
Okay, folks, so this 2-week duck bomb that Disney has thrown at us, today is the last day, Season 2, Episode 16. We have had a lot happen within this 2 weeks. We've had the return of Della from the moon. We've had Lena come back from the Shadow Realm. We've got a new friend for Webby. And on top of that, it looks like we're about to have us a crossover between Darkwing Duck and DuckTales. Hopefully, this is going to be the start of a new series. Probably a year from now, knowing Disney, but hopefully the start of a new series. Yes, it was hard to stay away from the rumor mill on this one. It was all over the place. I don't know what happens in the episode. I just know there's a crossover. And one way I know there was a crossover is because of the title as well. I thought it was the Duck Knight Rises, but I think it is actually the Duck Knight Rises. No, the Duck Knight Returns. Which, of course, if you followed Batman, I wonder if they're going to go along with that type of storyline that the Dark Knight Returns went with. I don't know. The only thing we can do is watch this and find out. But before I do that, something that I haven't mentioned to y'all in a while. If you jump down there to the description, you will find a bunch of links over there. One of the links will send you over to the channel that did the profile picture for this channel. And another link will send you to, the Christian songs that my wife has done. That playlist is unlisted right now. Well, the playlist is public, but the videos or the songs themselves are still unlisted. You'll find a link to my Instagram. That was more of a personal page. I just post personal pictures, stuff like that. And then you also have a link to the Facebook. That's where I just post whatever I want to post. So, yeah, and let's see, there's another link called Awesome Playlist. I might change the name of that playlist, but the whole point of that playlist is just to give y'all something that I think y'all might think is awesome. I think it's awesome. I think y'all might think it is too. So, I think I got like 30 videos in that right now. I don't know what other links are in there, but if you jump down there in the description, you'll find a good bit of links down there. So, with that said, that was quite a mouthful, by the way. Headphones are on. We're about to do this. 3, 2, 1, and play. Are we actually starting in Cape Canaveral? I am the terror that flaps in the night.
I am the power
yes.
I am
Darkwing Duck.
So
Why'd you steal his thunder?
Let's get dangerous.
Yes. Wow.
Dangerous. Dangerous. Explosions can stop me. Now let's
Okay, it doesn't sound like Jim Cummings has lost a beat. Really?
Me? Whoa,
To be concluded.
What?
What?
I saw that coming.
Wait, haven't you seen this episode?
75 times, but never in a parking lot.
Sadly.
Okay, so Darkwing Duck
Let's
has
get
turned into
comfortable.
a sofa
I'll be signing
salesman.
autographs for one and all. If one and all want one.
Together.
I'm really hoping we get an appearance from Gosling.
I have modeled my entire life after yours.
Well, that was a short intro.
I'm the one
Sweet.
and only
The
Darkwing
Duck Knight
Duck.
Returns.
I made a real gig. I'm bigger than sofa store openings.
So much to me.
Is
I actually have a very important
this
question
going
for
to
you.
be Drake Mallard?
Great. Who do I make this out to?
Oh, I am the terror that flaps in the night. I am the president of your fan club.
Yeah, that'll be $15. Stay dangerous. Wait.
Yes?
Darkwing Duck is trending #1 worldwide.
What?
Jimmy,
It says here they're making a movie of Darkwing Duck.
they are? We am? Darkwing Duck is back, baby!
He is? Problemo. Whoa.
Hey, fragile cargo,
Okay.
huh?
Come on, Launchpad.
Top, arriving on set for a big shot movie in style. Thanks for the ride, fans.
Wow, I hope whoever owns the studio isn't mad at... Wait, what
Make
the...
Duck Studios.
Sorry,
Huh.
you need more money for? Oh, and the villain is going to need a mustache to twirl whenever he does something evil.
You
have a movie studio that could fulfill a starry-eyed boy's cinematic dreams. Why didn't you tell me?
To avoid this exact conversation.
Okay, yeah, no, I can see that.
Ah, cool! A big budget reboot of a thing I loved as a kid. Those are always great. Is Darkwing's motorcycle in it? Is he still a noble hero who gets back
Oh,
up and
why are
fights
they
no matter
being
what
so
evil
meta
throws
with
at him?
this?
You're keeping the theme song, right?
Would you like to see the trailer?
Not of action, but of ideas.
Definitely feels like a
There's
Batman
no right or wrong,
music right
no
here.
heroes or villains, only darkness. There is one man who can fight the darkness.
It's the Darkwing! Run!
Wow, they are like trying to be Daredevil mixed with Batman and everything.
Dangerous.
Darkwing, first darkness.
He's...
Huh?
You?
Yeah, the leader of your fan club.
We met at the signing. You fell on me, remember? It was a huge honor. Do you have any words of wisdom for the man stepping into your cape?
I still believe that he's going to be Drake Mallard. I don't know why, but I think that's how they're going to do
the
it.
Darkwing Duck I know and love.
Yeah, it's not me. Are you with me, sidekick?
Launchpad, you're the sidekick.
Any questions?
7.
Pick the most important one.
Breaking in, locking up. Doesn't that
Goodness
sound
gracious.
not heroic?
When the chips are down and everyone's against
And
it,
oddly
what does
specific
Darkwing
as
Duck
well.
do?
Get back up and fight for right.
Popular TV show. A superhero for the ages?
Oh, like Gizmo Duck.
No!
Oh,
not
goodness,
Gizmo
Launchpad.
Duck. Gizmo.
You still crashing.
Let's get dangerous, but about none of this rings a bell. Seriously.
I have no idea how Launchpad just climbed that. Huh.
Perfect. Now I wait for that phony actor, lock the door, and us, the good guys, win. Totally.
You will be, villain. Oh, oh.
Did Jim Cummings actually change his voice a little bit for
So what? You're gonna
this
hold me
duck here?
hostage? Yeah, real heroic.
Kinda sounds like it, but I'm not quite sure.
You don't touch that.
Whoa. A vintage Darkwing Duck Grim Avenger grape shampoo bottle?
Oh, my Darkwing Adventures comics! It's a complete run.
Oh my goodness. They've got so much Darkwing Duck material on the walls. Yes, he's a fan. He's a big fan.
Is that
A hyper rare battle hat Darkwing Duck action figure? Oh no!
Ah!
Look at the mail. You got this.
You are definitely
Oops,
a good
my bad.
version of Darkwing
Hey,
Duck.
I had that same lunchbox as a kid.
Not like this one.
Now,
You know,
shocking
of
as it may
course,
sound, I was
Launchpad's
not
going
the
to end
coolest kid
up
growing up.
What?
in,
No.
you know,
I know,
playing
right?
with the toys
One day,
with
I saw
him.
this show about this hero, but I kept getting up. Look, I know this movie's not perfect, but I really want to make it better. And maybe I can be on the lunchbox that inspires some other kid like me. And a cut of the toy sales would be nice.
You are a true fan. We
Yes, I will.
Aw, come on.
No! Why? We next movie together.
I got an idea for an episode or a character change, I should say, if they do a reboot of Darkwing.
We're a little boo-boo and they fall apart.
That doesn't sound like him. And why are you saying things all mean?
Feast on fist.
Now look what you did.
Quick, cut! No cuts! Jim Starling never cuts!
Huh?
I'll film this finale if it kills me.
Whoa.
Terror that flaps.
Yeah, there we go.
I am the overstuffed burrito that spills onto
Yes.
the lap of crime.
I am Darkwing Duck.
No, I am!
This has really got a Negaduck feel to it right now.
What is that idiot doing? Let's
Get
dangerous.
This is so cool.
I know.
It feels so right.
Darkwing!
No!
Well,
Hey, he's still standing. Well, to a certain degree.
up.
Oh, we're going to widescreen. Okay. Okay. I was almost having trouble telling them two apart, but of course one has more fluffy
Stop the
cheeks.
bad guy! Which is the bad guy? If only one had a blasted mustache!
Stop! You're not a villain. You're a hero. Our hero. No matter how hopeless things got, Darkwing Duck got back up and did what was right. For Darkwing Duck is bigger than one man. He is the hope that flaps in the night.
This may be the most eloquent launchpad has ever been.
He knows a lot about this one thing.
But he is
Yes,
right,
he does.
just, and the most tenacious part of all good men.
Launchpad?
Oh, I got so much stuff going on up in my head right now after this explosion.
That was the perfect end. A hero grappling with his dark id in a cleansing rain.
There will never be a Darkwing Duck movie.
Well, there's still no sign of Starling. The movie's ruined. I lost my big break. My hero tried to kill me, and I blew him up. Oh, what am I gonna do now?
What Darkwing Duck always does.
You didn't blow him
Get
up.
back up. You know, you could do this for real.
What, be a superhero? I mean, sure, I'm scrappy, I'm brave, I look great in the cape.
Gizmo Duck does it.
I am better than Gizmo Duck.
You already got one fan.
Drake Ballard.
Never heard of you.
Yes, I was right. And did this happen like I
was all
think
a
it did?
That hack put my fan in danger to steal the glory and humiliate me. They want grim and gritty, huh? Happy to play the part.
What? Oh my goodness. Yes! We are obviously getting some good stuff coming. Yes, I did go into that completely blind, other than knowing there was going to be kind of a crossover happening. I did not know that was Drake Mallard, but this is the way you do pretty much a pilot series, because this is pretty much a pilot episode to Darkwing Duck. And yeah, they are definitely going to launch a show. I don't know when they're going to do it, but they are definitely going to launch one. And like I said, this is definitely the way to do it. Throughout the episode, obviously y'all heard me say something about Negaduck, and lo and behold, what do we get at the end? One heck of a spin on who Negaduck is now. Instead of him, being the old origin, we get a brand new origin for Negaduck, and it is the simple fact that he is the original actor who played, what's his face, Darkwing Duck, and now we got the new one, which is Drake Mallard. But yeah, I just like how they wrapped everything around and all this stuff. It was great. I'm wondering how they're going to... I would like them to kind of rework the original, kind of story as well. Because, of course, we got to have Goslin in there. We can't just have her not be in this series. And I don't know how she would interact with Webby. But, well, she probably wouldn't really interact with her until they do, crossover episodes. Because, of course, that's a different show. It's a different city. It's a different everything. They did a phenomenal job with this, though. At the first half of the episode, I was kind of thinking to myself, this is not as good as I thought it was going to be. And then, in the second half is where I was like, okay, they know what they're doing with this. They're really, really taking their time to kind of craft an origin story for, Negaduck and Darkwing Duck and Drake Mallard, and showing where Drake came from instead of just, because of course, Launchpad already put in the idea into everyone's head that this was an older show back in the day, and that, you know, this was already around, it was already a thing. And then here it is X amount of years later. Yeah, we all just assumed Drake Mallard was an actor, but it turned out it was Jim Sterling, and yeah, obviously that's a play on Jim Cummings, but yeah, I'm looking forward to Darkwing Duck. I might actually go back and recheck out a few of the episodes just for the nostalgic purposes alone, so I can get reacquainted, because it has been years actually since I've watched an episode. Yeah. I'm not sure though if Jim actually changed his voice a little bit so he could actually voice Drake Mallard. I can kind of hear some, you know, Jim in there, but at the same time I can't. It's kind of iffy. I don't know if he's doing dual voices there or not. So I think he is, but I don't think he is at the same time, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna jump off of here, and I know they're going to be back out there in the living room here soon. The wife and our son is over at a band event, so I ended up getting in later tonight, and I couldn't actually go. I was going to go to that and end up watching this tomorrow, but now this, with me watching it now, gives me time to actually go out there and cut some more of those bushes down, because I am wanting to tear up all the bushes in the yard and just replant everything, because the weeds are starting to kind of suffocate them, and y'all don't want to hear about my yard work needs. So, I'm out. Y'all know the drill. Hit the like, tickle to subscribe, don't be texting and driving, and as Mr. Rogers always says,
and I like you as you are, I do.